Miyamoto Musashi is one of the greatest warriors who ever lived. A samurai who was famous for using 2 swords at once, teacher of the way of the sword. He wrote the Book of 5 Rings, classic work on strategy, tactics, and philosophy. His teaching included total devotion to a set of moral principles that demanded loyalty, devotion, and honor until death. Accept everything just the way it is. Do not seek pleasure for its own sake. Do not under any circumstances depend on a partial feeling. Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world. Be detached from desire your whole life long. Do not regret what you have done. Never be jealous. Never let yourself be saddened by separation. Resentment and complaint are appropriate neither for oneself or others. Be indifferent to where you live. Do not pursue the taste of good food. Do not hold on to possessions you no longer need. Do not act following customary beliefs. Do not collect weapons or practice with weapons beyond what is useful. Do not fear death. Do not seek to possess either goods or fiefs for your old age. Respect Buddha and the gods without counting on their help. You may abandon your own body, but you must preserve your honor. Never stray from the way. Strategy is the craft of the warrior. The way of the warrior is resolute acceptance of death. There is no fast way of wielding the long sword. These things cannot be explained in detail. From one thing, know 10,000 things. This is the way for men who want to learn my strategy. Do not think dishonestly. The way is in training. Become acquainted with every art. Know the ways of all professions. Distinguish between gain and loss in worldly matters. Develop intuitive judgment and understanding for everything. Perceive those things which cannot be seen. Pay attention even to trifles. Do nothing which is of no use. If you do not look at things on a large scale, it will be difficult for you to master strategy. Both in fighting and in everyday life, you should be determined, though calm. Language does not extend to explaining the way in detail, but it can be grasped intuitively. Step by step, walk the 1,000-mile road. Examine your environment. Everything can collapse. Houses, bodies, and enemies collapse when their rhythm becomes deranged. If you fail to take advantage of your enemy's collapse, they may recover. The mountain sea spirit means that it is bad to repeat the same thing several times when fighting the enemy. Without the correct principle, the fight cannot be won. Really skillful people never get out of time and are always deliberate and never appear busy. To attain the way of strategy as a warrior, you must study fully other martial arts and not deviate even a little from the way of the warrior. A man cannot understand the art he is studying if he only looks for the end result without taking the time to delve deeply into the reasoning of the study. There is nothing outside of yourself that can ever enable you to get better, stronger, richer, quicker, or smarter. Everything is within. Everything exists. Seek nothing outside of yourself. You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. The ultimate aim of martial arts is not having to use them. Perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye. It is difficult to understand the universe if you only study one planet.